Welcome everybody to the Arizona Cardinals rebuild franchise and the biggest episode we've had in many seasons. Today it's the NFC Championship game with the Cardinals meeting the Chicago Bears. The Bears were the most dominant team in the NFL this season, losing just one game in Week 16 to the Eagles. This is a team that puts up a lot of points, as you can see here. Very few games are under 26 points. I count 2. Their quarterback, Bryson Anthony, is elite. 42 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, elite. He is in his 8th season, still in his prime, and the number 5 ranked quarterback in the NFL. They're a team that runs the football really well, but are missing their best offensive lineman, James Daniels. Still, they have an awesome team. Jarek Payne is perhaps the playmaker that concerns me the most with his dominant route running underneath. Roquan Smith seems to be the best player on their defense, and while he doesn't have any interceptions this season, he does have 6.5 sacks and has 92 zone coverage. And with us trying to throw a lot over the middle, whether it's in zone or man, Roquan Smith is going to be a top-end option, and he can take away a lot of what we do best. We did very well back against the Cowboys in the divisional round, winning our first playoff game since winning the Super Bowl many years ago in the series. J.W. Unger was almost flawless, throwing just 5 incompletions, and Jason Lemon had 142 yards rushing. Combine that with the takeaways defensively. Corey Holiday had a pick 6. Jose Hayes had an interception in the red zone. We had a dominant win over Dallas. But now we have an even tougher challenge heading to Chicago on the road. Before we begin, we do get to upgrade one player. It's Watts Mathis, who also had an interception last time out. We'll upgrade his zone coverage today, get him closer to being a scheme fit. Give me +2 at least. We get it. Nice. And because we know it's going to be cold, we are giving J.W. Unger long sleeves, although it might have him wear them anyway. I know the game does some things automatically in cold weather, but just in case, wear the extra layer, J-Dub, keep that arm warm, and let's go beat the Bears. Well, there's no snow, but it's certainly not warm. We have 2 teams that have at one time or another called Chicago home. The Cardinals, when were they last in Chicago? That had to have been many years ago. Not since 1959. All right. So the Cardinals return to Chicago, and the winner's going to the Super Bowl to meet either the Browns or the Jets. Well, Cleveland's going to the Super Bowl. We already knew that. Who's going to meet the Browns? Chicago starts in the I formation, play fake from Anthony, and he's going down on the first play. Howard Iwabima. And if it wasn't him, it would have been one of the other 2 Cardinals that made it to the backfield. Always nice to start a game like that. Play fake again. Got to get that away. It's complete for a good pickup. Again, the Cardinals had some quick pressure. I assume they'll keep it in the air on 3rd down. Everybody in tight. Anthony back to pass, and he'll throw it over the middle, stop shy of the marker. Good defense from LaMarcus Russell. All the way down to the 1. That's where we begin. First, we have to avoid the safety. This is an odd formation choice. We'll throw it from the end zone. Unger protected, finds his man outside, and getting a solid pickup. That is Bradley Sneed. That gives us some breathing room at least. Handoff going to Jason Lemon, who cuts back up the middle and runs into a defender. I'm honestly not sure what we'll try here, but I think we're going to run. 3rd and 2 against the stacked box. It's Lemon, right side, got room, and taken down near the 20, 1st down. Now we open things up a little more. McAllister to the slot. And Unger outside on target, but ripped away from Caldwell. 2 backs in the game now, and Unger to throw again. Good protection, and open this time, hanging on, Martavis Caldwell. So far, it's been a solid few minutes to begin the game. Unger on second down over the middle, and the first down is picked up by Bradley Young. Again, 2 tight ends in, and the run goes to J.T. King, who rumbles ahead through contact. That was just a rotation play or something. Lemon is back in, no worries. And at midfield, Unger again with time, finds a man over the middle. Walker Onobun. I really do like this team. It's definitely my favorite version of this team we've had in the series. On first down, Unger outside, again on target. Onobun makes his second catch in a row. I think the big difference right now is just the pass rush. Unger's getting clean pockets, and we didn't see Anthony get them, but we only saw a few plays. That's a face mask! Wow, they could have had a good first down stop. A safety in the middle. 3 receivers for Arizona. Unger going short for McAllister. He lost the ball, and the Bears take it! Oh no, Roquan Smith! We talked about the coverage and overlooked the fact that he can tackle, and maybe more importantly, he can hit. That ball is out cleanly. Roquan Smith recovers the loose football. And that's how fast the great start can go away. Chicago going play action again. Anthony in the end zone, spinning around. He's chased out by Bosa, and he'll run it along the sideline now. Where's someone to tackle him? He just ran 49 yards. That's the longest run I've seen by a quarterback, I think, in this game. At least controlled by the CPU. I'll pull up the replay after this. Fake again, and a quick pass outside. And a good gain. A 49-yard run. Everybody's going deep. And usually, when the quarterback can run like this, it's because of man coverage taking everybody that could make the play away from it. What you'd like to see here is Russell being able to react faster to not give Anthony so much uncontested space. So it really is just quite simple. Deep routes, man coverage, that allows your quarterback to run. So Chicago suddenly on the edge of field goal range. Anthony to throw it on second down. It's hauled in, and making the tackle is Wallace at the 21. It's another fake. They haven't ran the ball at all besides Anthony on his own. And now again, it's a quick screen and a good run after the catch to get the first down. After a false start, they send Cummings in motion, and now we'll run it. This is Kareem Hunt carrying left side and untouched to the end zone. The Bears are on the board. No James Daniels, no problem apparently, at least not yet. The Bears are up by a touchdown. We started this drive at our 3. There was a penalty on Bradley Sneed apparently on the kickoff. So horrible field position again. Starts Unger backed up, and Caldwell's wrapped up by Roquan Smith. Unger on 3rd and 4. It's caught. First down, Onobun. Second quarter now getting underway. Sneed motions. And we're going to go to the run. This is Lemon trying to bounce it, and he's taken down after a 3-yard run. Back to the air again, over the middle, and room for Lemon as he puts a move on a defender and gives the Cardinals nearly 20 yards. The patience truly has paid off with Jason Lemon this year, and now I'm glad we get him for the next 4 years or whatever it is. Here's another handoff. Lemon to the left. Good run. From the 44, Unger outside. Good touch. Got to keep those away from the defenders. Into Chicago territory. Lemon carries again, and this time he'll lose yardage. Caught in the backfield. 3rd and 14 now for Arizona. And Unger got him in stride. It's McAllister. That wasn't so difficult, actually. I was expecting a greater challenge from Chicago on that play. I like how we've moved down the field, though. I feel good about our offense today. Unger on 2nd and 15, going to the end zone, and knocked away from Bradley Young. We go empty, another 3rd and long for Unger. He's got time, going downfield, has the man, touchdown, Bradley Young! You just can't cover him right now. He had a great playoff game last episode, and now a big touchdown to get us on the board. Really fun start to this game so far. I just wish it could be 14-7. We'll do some simulating now. Chicago trying to get their run game established. And 3rd and 6, they only get 5. So a failed possession. We'll take it back. Again, we're starting inside our 5. That's the 3rd time today we've had to, and we go 3 and out. Chicago football, 25 yards, 7 more. Kelly's been busy in this game. And now a sack for Bosa, and they get a big 3rd down conversion. Cummings down to the 11, knocked away by Huval, knocked away by Baker, and they'll run it and kick a field goal. 10-7, and that should do it for the first half. A lot of action so far. It's been fun. Chicago up by 3, and they bring a safety down. Cardinals on 1st and 10 begin the half with a throw, and it's off the mark. On 2nd down, Unger to the middle, knocked down. Good coverage on Onobun. 3rd down now for Unger. He's done well on 3rd down today, and this is it. No, it's dropped. Threw it up again for Young. He's been the go-to receiver, but can't make a play this time. I expected a lower scoring game today, and we're getting it so far, although it's taken a weird route with that fumble early. Good tackle by Wallace. 3 receivers in the game now for Anthony. He's going to the middle and finds Chandler Cummings. That was interesting. We had Russell miss the tackle, and then he hurtled over him. I don't think I've seen a sequence quite like that. It looked cool. I feel like we have similar offensive approaches today. Here's Anthony getting outside, and he did a great job buying time to make that possible. Yeah, I'm confident we're seeing the 2 best teams in the NFC right here, and we're seeing really good quarterback play today for sure. Here's Anthony from the 48, and Chandler Cummings makes another reception. Both teams love to spread out the opposing defense. Here's a run. Good tackle, Bosa. From the 39 now. Bosa got a little rush, but it wasn't enough, and Anthony finds Cummings again. That's 8 catches. They'll keep this one on the ground. There's another lane, and a 1st down inside the 20. Our run defense hasn't looked great. They're just not trying enough. Imagine how they could run with James Daniels in. They'll run to the outside again. And the tackle is made by Mathis. Jarek Payne motions. They'll keep this on the ground. Baker met by Wallace. Good play. Trips to the top. What's the call on 3rd and 5? Anthony set to throw. And he'll dump it off. And good tackle in space. Denard Huval forces a field goal try. It's like our best field position of the day. A touchback. All right, Arizona down by 6. We're going to keep this on the ground. Lemon gets free for a moment, and then is taken down after a 5-yard run. But that could have easily been a 2-yard loss. Another pass here for Unger, looking for McAllister. I think that's his first catch since the fumble. I could be mistaken, though. From the 39-yard line, another good reception. This time it's Bradley Sneed who is hurt. So Sneed's going to exit. Oscar Dudley would then be the second tight end. No second tight end on this play. Unger, second down. It's caught by McAllister. That almost got knocked away. Into Chicago territory. Over the middle again. And Onobun makes a move. There's another first down. A good blend of runs and passes that gets picked. Oh no, Unger makes the tackle. It was Yates. He threw it right to him. Most of our passes over the middle were very safe, but not this time. I'm not sure I'm simulating any more of this game. There's just too much to watch, especially in a game this important. 6-point game now. Pressure on the defense as Anthony spins and floats it to nearly get picked off by Mathis. We need this stop. 3rd down and 7. Here's the tight look again. We keep our secondary very off. Looks like it could be cover 2. Anthony to the middle, and that's exactly what it was. Broken up, though, by Deontay Wallace. What's that, 4 drives now that are going to start inside our 5-yard line in one game? From the 3. We'll have to sign their punter next year if he becomes available. Here's a short one for Caldwell and some breathing room. On 2nd down, Lemon carries, and he's able to burst through the middle and get us that first down. The 3rd quarter is winding down now. Off the fake, Unger to the middle, and that's caught again by Caldwell. You know, I had this thought earlier. Like, I really enjoyed the CPU versus CPU stuff the last couple of years. I wonder for how long this has been like a good way to play. I know there are a lot of CPU versus CPU players out there, but for me, I like to do it just at default. Keeps it simple. Here's a handoff for Lemon. He's got room to run. It's another first down to end the quarter. Oh no, McAllister's shaken up. We could be down 2 tight ends right now. Dudley is in the game. It's a toss. Oh, what a spin from Lemon. Still on his feet. 9 yards. This is the best football Lemon's ever played. The last few episodes. Lemon has finally turned the corner this season, and now he's showing the elusiveness. It's really paying off. We're at midfield now. Move the chains here, Unger. Middle. It is broken up. Intended for Oscar Dudley, the 3rd tight end. Power versus power on 3rd and 1. Fullback dive. No! Spurlock lost 2, and Roquan Smith makes another play. Still a 13-7 game as the Bears take over. Still a lot of pressure on the defense. A quick fake and a quick throw. Wallace trying to rip it free. They keep this on the ground. Oh, good tackle again by Wallace. We could actually force a 3-and-out if we make a perfect play here. Deontay Wallace is a great player. I am really happy with how he's performed so far. Outside, and the first down is picked up by Hunt. I wonder if we see any more running than normal in this 4th quarter. There's some pressure on Anthony, and he goes down thanks to Iwabima. This 3rd down should be a lot more difficult. I'm not sure I like our call, though, if it's cover 2. That hole along the sideline could be an issue. Anthony, 3rd and 14, steps up, fires to the middle, and no one covered number 83. Nobody even close. First down. Anthony set to throw again, and this will get them into field goal range. We are really feeling the pressure now. There's only been 1 turnover in the game today, the Lucas McAllister fumble. 6:30 left to go. This will be on the ground, and Hunt moves the chains. At the 29, an inside zone run, setting up a 3rd and medium. Can the Cardinals make a play? 3rd and 4, they'll keep it in the air. Anthony fires it into a tight window. It's caught. That's a big play. Fleener's going to motion here at the 17. Probably going to be a run. It is. And we missed the tackle. Not this time. 3rd and 9. They'll probably keep it on the ground. They do, and Baker is not going to get it. But they do run a lot of clock in the process. And now a field goal can make it a 2-score game. Can we get a block? No, we cannot. 16-7. We've got to score very quickly to give ourselves a chance, or the season is over. This is not good. I felt so good about our offense early in the game. Here on the return, Bradley Young takes us up to the 34, and he might have to take us the rest of the way. We got to get something big. The Bears defense has just made big plays at the right moments. From the 34-yard line, we begin. And Unger will be throwing the rest of the way. This is incomplete through Caldwell's hands. Oh, that's right. We did have the interception as well. I forgot about that. I was thinking mostly about the fumble. So it's been 2 turnovers for us, none for them. On 2nd and 10, Unger is sacked for, I believe, the first time today. 3rd and a long 21 to go. Unger, how much can you get for us? He steps up and is sacked. I think it's over. Obviously got to go for it and try to get the big play. Cardinals need 26 yards. Unger in trouble. And he's sacked, lost the football. And the Bears will take over at the 5-yard line. Wow, 16-7, and now a chance to add on a little bit more. The Chicago Bears appear primed for the Super Bowl. Very disappointing. And they make it a 3-score game. 24-7. I thought this would be a tough game, but I didn't think we'd lose scoring 7 points. I mean, we still might add more, but I thought we'd do better. And we're going to lose this game, indeed, by 17. We've won 25 regular season games in the last 2 years and now a playoff game, but there's still work to do to get us the rest of the way. I think, we have a good enough team to go to the Super Bowl and win. It's just if you don't play well enough in the games to get there, well, then you got to try again. And I know that we're going to have some difficult decisions this offseason that'll be hard to fix in 1 year. Overall, I thought both quarterbacks were really sharp. Unger just had the interception. I think that the fumble by McAllister was huge, especially in a game like this where there weren't going to be many points scored. I thought Lemon ran very well. He could have easily had half the yardage here. Caldwell, 9 catches and a couple drops. Young had 77 and a touchdown. The Bears just made more plays, and Roquan Smith was excellent. It's the end of the road for the Arizona Cardinals this season. 2027 was successful, but not as successful as we would have liked. Oh, this was from the previous week. So, Bears and the Browns in the Super Bowl. At least we can go win the Pro Bowl. Bryson Anthony was QB1 for the NFC. J.W. Unger, QB3. No Jason Lemon yet in the Pro Bowl. At receiver, nobody. Chandler Cummings. Always nice to see players that just helped, end your team's season in the Pro Bowl. Deshaunte Nolan made it. And so did Isaiah Wynn, Joey Bosa. Deontay Wallace made it to the Pro Bowl. The top right outside linebacker. That is pretty cool. And that is it. Man, I can't believe we lost like that, though. So I will have some tough decisions to make next episode when we make it to the offseason. And if I want to go and find some new offensive linemen, the class isn't exactly deep. So you're probably going to need to draft some of these players pretty early. So we'll just see how the roster looks when we make it to the draft. But those tackles are probably the top priority right now for us. The season is now over, and the Browns have won the Super Bowl. And it wasn't close. 41-10. The Browns win, their second Super Bowl of the series? I don't usually keep track of who else is winning them. I know we've won one and haven't made it in a while. But yeah, they won this game easily, allowing less than 200 yards of offense. How is that even possible? 5 touchdowns out of Baker Mayfield, and they found a way to make it tough on Bryson Anthony, who was almost flawless in the game against us. Bennett Wilkins had 78 yards rushing. Jarvis Landry, 118 and 2 touchdowns. Alright, the Browns are on top of the NFL world again. In this series, though, it's not what we're looking for. We will be back at it with another season very soon, and this series still has a long way to go. I plan on doing this series for quite some time. We'll see how far we can make it, but the off-season's here, and the first thing we have to do is figure out who are we still going to keep on this team? Who are we going to try to keep? Here's a little look at what regression has done. Nolan's now an 83 overall, which is really steep decline. So that makes it unlikely that he'd get a big deal from us if he loses -7 pass block. Ouch. Isaiah Wynn is down to an 85. Brasile, I know a lot of you want me to keep him. I will get to all this, though, next episode here in the series. It's always bittersweet to get to an off-season after a season ending like that, but in the draft, we'll try to find some players that can get us back and hopefully further next season. What do you think this team needs? What will it take to make it further with these Arizona Cardinals? And by the way, we did not have anybody retire on our team, so no surprises there. But a lot of big-name players have retired, including Jadeveon Clowney, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. So that will bring this episode to an end, everybody. Thank you all for watching and supporting the series. We still have a long way to go, and we'll get to the off-season soon. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next episode. Have a great day.